Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright Trilogy for the Nintendo Switch on KwingsLetsPlays.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell to be notified when more Ace Attorney arrives.
Woohoo!
As we continue the Justice for All quest with Turnabout Farewell. Special thanks to Capcom for providing a copy of this game and sponsoring this series. It's time for us to continue our crime-fighting adventure.
It's crime fighting time!
All right, so welcome back. We are still in this very scary room. Oh, that was good. And we pretty much examined everything.
You kill me.
So I know, I slay, Ember. That's what I do.
You're slaying that.
Yeah. So it's time for us to talk to good old Gumshoe. Cause of death. Do you know what was the cause of death? Well, technically, the final autopsy report isn't even out yet, but one look at the victim should tell you, pal. It should? Yeah, here's the picture. Ooh. There's a knife in his chest.
Whoa.
Yeah, pal, that's the murder weapon. So he was stabbed to death? They're looking at the fingerprints down at the lab right now. There were fingerprints on the knife. Yep. And it looks like they're pretty sure it's Mr. Engarde's fingerprints. That's bad. Real bad.
Yeah, it is.
Crime photo added to the court record. Alright, reason for the arrest. So why was Engarde arrested? Because he had evidence on him. What?
Evidence?
It looks like the victim, Juan Carita, really put up a big fight. Well, yeah, he's a martial artist.
Yep.
Yeah, one look at the crime scene and you can tell. There's signs of a struggle everywhere. Well, yeah, during the fight, his button came off. Mr. Engarde had something about a button? Something like one of the jamming ninja's buttons got caught on his coat or something.
Yeah.
But that's not all. What? There was a witness, pal.
Huh?
A witness? Who is it? That lady, Miss Oldbag. Please, anyone but her.
No!
The prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Not to mention there's something around where the Vic was, that's a little off. Something that's a little off, as in...
I have no idea what he just said.
As in, that's for you to figure out, pal.
All right, let's try and figure it out, Mr. Nick.
Okay. Well, I guess we can show him all this kind of stuff we've collected.
Come on, we've got to do this for Maya.
All right, so let's start with the guitar case. What can you tell me about the guitar case? Oh, that? This is just what I heard, pal, but that's the Jammin' Ninja's signature item. The guitar case? No, not that. What do you take me as? I mean the guitar inside, of course.
But the guitar is missing.
Yeah, we looked for it too. It's not normal for a person to forget to bring their most famous item to an award show.
I know, right?
It's starting to sound like that red guitar is related to this case after all. Okay, crime photo. What do you know about this? There's nothing special I can tell you about this. Look, pal, we don't have a lot of time. Why don't you show me something important? If Miss Van Karma saw me here like this, I'd have to switch sides real fast. Oh my gosh, okay.
Wow.
Maybe the camera? What do you know about this? There's nothing special I can tell you about this. Okay, so that... Yeah, okay. Let's go with this. So what about this wine glass? So you noticed it, pal. The whole crime scene was a mess, but this glass was the only thing that was untouched. You noticed that too, Detective Gumshoe? No, actually, Miss Van Karma noticed it first. Yeah, Pearls noticed it before me too. Hey, wait a minute! So does that mean Miss Van Karma's here at the hotel?
What?
Yep, she's around. Man, you're gonna be in so much trouble, pal. Especially if she catches you in here. Well, you can bet the instant I see her, I'll be running the 1,000-meter dash.
No! She's close.
Oh, no!
Uh-oh.
What is the beeping noise, Mr. Nick?
It means we're about to die, Pearls!
It is the crushing sound of your doom.
I've heard this somewhere before. I got a bad feeling about this. It's Miss Van Karma. For some reason, whenever I hear that sound, she pops out of nowhere and whips me. Come to think of it, that's exactly what happened the last time. Sorry, I've got to make myself scarce. Later, pal. Yeah. Too late.
At last, you reveal your true nature, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Would it be too much to ask for to be nice to me for a change?
So, you're the type to steal information from pitifully hopeless detectives?
Yeah!
That's very dishonorable of you.
Yow!
Hey, don't you dare run away, scruffy McTrenchcoat!
Ah!
I didn't think the detectives of this country could be this pitiful.
Ouch!
Detective, come over here for a second.
No! Yeah! Ah! 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 Why? Oh.
There. I feel better knowing at least you were man enough to face your punishment.
Mother! He was so scared he just froze up on the spot.
Mr. Phoenix Wright! You have soiled my perfect prosecution record.
Uh-oh!
I'll never forget that. This time, victory is mine!
Huh? Victory is yours? Is that all this means to you?
What? Come on, Scruffy. The investigation briefing is about to begin.
Yes, sir.
Wow, why didn't he run away?
He tried.
This isn't over yet. I swear on my family's honor.
Oh my goodness. How did she throw at me now? What is this? Well, I guess this means I've got to get back to the precinct now, pal. If you ever need me, come down to the Criminal Affairs Department, alright? And if you can, try not to let Miss Van Karma see you. Okay, so I guess he's gone now.
That was terrifying.
Wait, there's a thing here on the table now.
Yeah, there's.
Mr. Nick, what is this piece of paper?
It's called an autograph. Oh my gosh.
Autograph?
The paper's got Mr. Kurita's name written on it, so it's his autograph.
Oh, well, I can't read it at all.
To be honest, I've never seen writing that looks quite like this. Ah, it's a special way of writing called a cursive. Look, here, see how it says "To my dearest Wendy" in more normal letters here?
This is sloppy, unreadable writing. It's crazy and cruel to give this to somebody.
Hold on.
Oh?
Wendy, I've heard that name before. Oh my gosh. Kurita had a thing for Oldbag. Wendy Oldbag.
Whoa, what?
Barf.
What are you talking about? Juan Carita's like 21 years old.
Barf.
And he was famous, and Wendy Oldbag is not. I don't... What?
Oh my gosh.
No, I don't think so.
No. I got a bad feeling about this.
No.
I got a bad feeling about this.
No! March 21st, Skatewater Hotel.
Oh, Mr. Wright. How are you? Hey, Powers. Have you been here the entire time? Yeah. People connected to the murder aren't allowed to go home, let alone leave. That would
How is
stink.
he connected, though?
I don't know. Let's see.
So he's not allowed to leave the hotel? What is he gonna do?
Let's present some new stuff to him. Hey, that's Miss Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit. Just a little. So Mr. Powers likes this type of woman. What do you know about Miss Andrews there, lover boy? Well, here's the thing. I don't really know her, you know? There's sort of a small rumor going around about her right now.
Oh, rumor?
Aha! Yeah, if you're interested, I'd be glad to share what I know. He's so happy. He looks like a lion that's found his next meal. Wait, that's a poor analogy.
Wait a second, that's bad.
Don't eat us. He's got some other stuff to say. Nickel Samurai, can you tell me a little bit more about the Nickel Samurai TV show? Okay. Oh, he's gonna narrate. The Nickel Samurai is an action hero program aimed towards kids.
Yeah.
It's the sequel to the Steel Samurai. I see. This time, there are 3 samurai brothers, Aluminum Samurai, Tin Samurai, and of course, Nickel Samurai. It's a love why in Neo Tokyo. I see. Wait! A love what? A love why.
Huh?
This girl, Saya, works at the tea shop and all 3 guys fall for her at the same time.
Whoa.
I guess the why is the 3 brothers colliding over this one girl.
Love triangle.
Anyway, Sayo is actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry Clan's leader. Sounds like an unusual situation, like Romeo and Juliet times 3. Yeah. Strange thing is, this sort of forbidden love story is really big with, office ladies. Yes, Pearl?
What happens next? I want to know. Miss Sayo, does Miss Sayo fall in love? She does, doesn't she?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
I'm gonna stop watching Kids Masterpiece Theater starting this week.
I can't believe she's really considering it. Alright, Jamming Ninja. So what's with the Jammin' Ninja TV show? It started from a remake of an old movie. To tell you the truth, the Jammin' Ninja, like the samurai shows, is geared towards kids. They both use the same theme song, huh?
I know.
It's the story of a ninja who can't scale a wall but became a big pop star anyway.
Okay.
What now? He was a really lousy ninja. Absolutely couldn't do any ninja things at all. Well, now we know how he died.
Yeah.
But boy, could he sing. With his trusty bright red guitar in hand, he took the ancient world by storm. A ninja with a bright red guitar?
Oh my god.
And then the final fight in front of his beloved princess. Jammin' versus the...
Morimaki 5.
Suddenly, our brave hero catches a not so jammin' cold the night before Battle 3.
Oh no.
Ah, that's too bad for him. Yeah. But this kind of pop music-based love story is something high school girls really like. Yes, Pearl?
What happens next? I want to know. The Jammin' Ninja, will he be able to sing? What about Princess Misona?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
Which show should I watch?
I can't believe she's really considering it. Stick with Masterpiece Theater. Would you mind telling me about this gossip you said earlier? Oh, are you interested in it? I figured you would be. Yeah. I have such a weakness for celebrity gossip. Oh, really? You too, huh? Yeah. So take a look at this. Looks like a tabloid Miss Oldbag would read. All right, let's see here. Jammin' Midnight, Rendezvous. To the mysterious yet beautiful manager, to the stars, Miss A.A. You see now, don't ya? What? You can stop pretending to be in the dark, Mr. Wright. Juan Korea didn't have a manager of his own, which means, if we're talking about a certain manager with initials AA, Adrian Andrews. Yep, exactly. This is big news.
What?
But it seems kind of odd, that woman, Miss Andrews, together with the biggest rival of her client? It's that wonderful thing that can only happen between 2 people.
Mr. Powers looks so happy.
Pearls is just following along, not having any idea what he's smiling about. Well, looks like the saying goes, one man's garbage is another man's treasure. Magazine clipping added to the court record, so she was dating Juan Corrida?
Possibly.
Wow.
I still can't believe that.
Alright. Maybe he'll talk more about the newspaper clipping? Sorry. Thanks for taking the time to take it out and show me, though. But I'm really sorry, I don't know. You just talked about it!
I know.
Oh, all right, let's go somewhere else.
So weird.
Oh, it's you. It's you again.
Why is she wearing the weird outfit? I still haven't. I have no idea. She still won't tell us. Should we use the Magatom or?
Please tell me what you did see on the night of the murder.
What?
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of locks.
I don't know if we can unlock them.
Please, Mystic Maya's life is...
But you haven't given me my present yet. Let's see now. I'll only tell it to you if you can bring me Juan's autograph.
What an unreasonable request! You might as well have asked for the moon! No,
Yeah!
actually...
Wait, we might have a Juan's autograph.
Yeah.
Should we pick it up and put it in the court record or no?
I think we're supposed to do this.
Oh, that's right. We have to unlock her stuff.
Yeah, totally.
I totally forgot. Totes.
What you witnessed. Anytime.
All right. I'll be honest with you for now.
Then please tell us what you saw.
But, what a waste. And here I have a perfectly good chance to have a little fun at your youngin's expense. I am a little devil after all.
Doesn't that imply you aren't a good person? All right, I'll give you what you want. So she wants the autograph?
I only want one thing, and that's Juan Karina's autograph.
Oh wow, that says, yeah. He wrote, oh, I'm sick a little. Ugh.
That's Juan's autograph.
Yes, it is. To my dearest Wendy.
And it even says my dearest Wendy on it. That's me, right? Right? Wait, I don't think she was expecting that. My name is Wendy Oldbag, so that Wendy has to be me, right?
Well, it may say Wendy, but somehow I don't think Juan had this Wendy in mind when he signed it.
Oh, thank God. Oh, please give it to me. Let me have it, please.
I'll let you have it, all right. I can't let you have it just like that.
Yes, I know. Then how about an exchange?
Wait, she has a wedding ring. Wow, she must really want this autograph.
She does have a wedding ring. My offer isn't good enough for you? Fine, Mr. Rat. You win. Wendy Oldbag, ready to open up her heart, all for my dearest Juan.
You realize he's dead? Okay, that was actually the easiest lock thing we've ever had to do.
Yeah.
Unlock successful!
Juan is not around anymore.
Yeah.
Autograph given to Wendy Dearest. Whoever that is.
Alright, what you witnessed.
I feel bad for you now. I'll tell you, I saw him that night. I saw him coming out of Juan's room.
You're kidding!
Oh no!
It was about 10 minutes before Juan's body was discovered. It was just a coincidence. I was on my way to the toilet, minding my own business. I mean, the powder room.
And did you tell that to the police?
Well, of course. I thought I could get a gift certificate or two out of it, maybe more.
Gift certificate?
I've been recruited again for that part of the trial. You know, the trial tomorrow.
No!
This time, you're gonna get it. I'm gonna work hard to get your client pronounced guilty.
But, Mr. Engarde hasn't done anything bad.
I don't care about details like that. I know he did my dear poor one in. I just do. That yellow-bellied chicken.
A yellow-bellied chicken? I wonder what that would even look like.
I trust my senses. I know when someone did something bad, and I say he did it.
What did Mr. Engarde ever do to her to deserve this? He probably didn't give her an autograph.
That was pretty funny, Pearls.
Yeah, it was. Alright, so what did Engarde do to you to make you so...
You don't know? That guy, he framed my Juan. He created that scandal that plagued poor Juan.
Mr. Nick,
What is it?
what is this scandal?
Oh, I'll tell you about it after when we get home, okay?
Oh, okay.
Poor one, led astray by the woes of that vile temptress.
Mr. Nick, what do vials and wild temptress mean?
Ah! How about we just listen to what Miss Oldbag says for now, okay, Pearls? So, Miss Oldbag, who is this woman that you're talking about?
Oh, it's Adrian Andrews, of course. Who else could it be? That guy, he shoved the girl into one on purpose.
Onto one. His own manager? But why?
I thought lawyers were smart. It was to create a scandal to make one lose face, of course. That girl drove one into a scandal that dragged his reputation through the mud.
Sounds like a pretty standard definition of a scandal to me. Why do you know about that anyway, Miss Oldbag?
Well, I'm one of one's biggest fans, that's how I know. I'm always out there gathering information. There's nothing that I don't know about nothing.
And you do have proof that Mr. Engarde did say he did.
Next week's issue of a certain magazine says so.
Of course, a tabloid.
Next week? Doesn't that mean it's something people don't even know about yet?
And why would Miss Oldbag have information like that? And where did she get it? Alright, you're out of here. Crazy, and I just don't want to deal with you anymore.
I think she's a crazy old bag.
Ah, I see what you did there. That's
Yep.
pretty good. Alright.
She's making me mad at her right now. She's being very irritating.
Alright, so we got some more stuff. Let's see if we can get Lotta to talk. Sorry, Amber.
What a great day.
I know, right? Well, now you know how I feel having to do everybody.
Sorry, I'm warming up for the future.
There you go. The big scoop. Lotta, will you please answer my questions honestly? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room?
Well, I told you, didn't I? For my scoop.
What I want to know about are the details of this supposed scoop.
That's not something I can tell you. I mean, there's my bread and butter.
All right then, an unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm gonna say that you were looking into a scandal. Could it be that you, Lotta Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps unfolding a scandal between Juan Corrida and this person.
The secretary, Adrian.
Yep, Miss Andrews.
This woman?
She's Adrian Andrews, Matt Engarde's manager. The Nickel Samurai's manager caught secretly meeting with his rival, the Jammin' Ninja. It would be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it?
Well, you're pretty good at this guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer. But you just can't make up any old thing and think it'll make the papers. You gotta have backup.
Backup, huh?
Yeah, you gotta have that. That's what it is, new sauce.
You mean news source.
That's it. So, show me something that shows that one guy had something with Miss Andrews.
All right, well then what about this newspaper clipping? Sorry, magazine clipping that we got from Mr. Powers. Booyah! All right, this is the article from a certain weekly tabloid. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous. To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A.A. Miss Corrida didn't have a manager of his own. However, his rival, Mr. Engarde's manager, Adrian Andrews, she has the initials AA. You saw this article and then thought to take some pictures of them as proof of being a couple. That's why you were lurking around Mr. Corrida's door last night.
Well, what?
Gotcha. You're toast, lady. Unlock successful.
Yes, success.
Dun da da. Alright. You were looking into Mr. Kurita and Miss Andrews' relationship, weren't you? Why would it be an affair?
Yeah,
Was she dating Matt?
Yeah, I don't understand the affair thing because she wasn't actually with anyone else. They would just be dating. You got it. I was gonna get myself a scoop by catching him in a secret meeting.
But there's already an article about it in one of the weekly tabloid magazines. It's no longer breaking news.
What did you just say? Her initials are AA? What kind of vague thing is that? That ain't no proof of nothing. People are gonna want to see real proof. Well, at least I do. So, that's what I was doing, getting photos.
Oh,
I'm gonna whip up the reader's interest with some gossip and a little misleading. Then spice it up a little and have myself an exclusive story.
Wow, Lotta, nice journalistic integrity you got there.
Wait, she was gonna add things into it?
Fluff is what they call it.
Yeah, I already finished writing up my spicy article, you know? But the paper I wrote on it, my note to myself, it's gone.
your note to yourself?
It was inside the case of my $1,600 camera.
The price keeps changing.
They done run off together. I came here for my big story. Didn't come here to have my treasure disappear on me.
Yeah, I understand that.
It's enough to make a gal go bonkers, I tell you. What's with people now, anyway? I never thought I'd see the day when someone done steals something from me.
You really want that note back, huh? I've got no idea why, though. The story on that note is probably a bold-faced lie.
Yeah.
Lotta's camera updated in the court record. Alright, so we have done everything we can with her. She has no more topics to talk to us about.
Maybe someone stole her camera to take the note.
The only thing I can think of, present Andrew's thing. Do you know anything?
I've told you how many times now. I'm a journalist. I've got so much info running laps in my head. I forget things here and there, you know.
Please, don't get so worked up over this.
Ha! I don't care if you beg me. Be extra tough on kids. That's this gal's motto on learning youngsters.
Alright, she's got nothing else.
Wow, Lotta. Wow.
Wow, that's just... Hey, what's up, Mr. Powers? Hotel lobby, perhaps? Nope. Ah, we can go to the criminal affairs department. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Anything to get out of here.
Yeah.
Okay. Detective Gumshoe said they had an investigation briefing.
Yeah. Oh, he's back.
R.I.P. voice. Hey, you came here, pal. Why the blunt greeting? Because there's nothing to be friendly or happy about. What do you mean by that exactly? Well, things look perfect this time around. The evidence and the testimony are airtight. But we can't just roll over and die. We have to stay positive.
Yeah, we have to stay positive.
So what do you mean the evidence is airtight? I can't give you all the details, pal, but there's two big pieces.
Two?
And both of them are in this photo. Okay. The first is the button that's missing from the victim's chest. Oh yeah, that's a pretty big button. That button that you found during your body search of Mr. Engarde. Yep, I found it in the folds of the Nickel Samurai's special pants. Oh, and the second one is? The knife in his chest, pal. The fingerprints on the knife in his chest, to be exact.
Fingerprints? Whose are they?
You didn't even have to ask, little missy. It's obvious they're Matt's. Ooh. Tomorrow's trial. Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place.
I know.
Airtight testimony. So what about this airtight testimony? It's that old security lady, Oldbag. You remember her? I thought so. What do you mean? You thought so? Did she, tell you something, pal? Well... And even I told her not to open that mouth of hers and blab to anyone. Her blab knob is stuck on 10, and there's no turning it down. Trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Miss Oldbag saw it all, pal. She saw Mr. Engarde come out of the victim's room around the estimated time of death. Oh, no.
No way!
Oh, well. Well, I guess we could show them the magazine clipping. We got a couple things. We'll do the magazine clipping.
Yeah.
We're pretty interested in this bit of gossip ourselves, actually. The scandal with Mr. Kurita? But why? Well, 2 years ago, a woman committed suicide. Whoa!
What?
Suicide?
Her name was Celeste Inpax. Oh, she looked pretty.
Yeah.
And she was Juan Kurita's manager.
Oh.
The victim's manager? But that's not all, pal. Miss Inpax and Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. She taught Miss Andrews everything she knew about the business from square one.
Her mentor?
A woman who was both Mr. Kurita's manager and Miss Andrews' mentor. Could her suicide have something to do with this case? Do you want to know more about her? Yeah.
Yes.
Tell us about Celeste. She was the victim's manager and was also Miss Adrian's mentor. It's been 2 years since her suicide, and now those two are linked again by another death. Or maybe it's just a Ah!
I'm getting sick of dealing with one foolish idiot after another.
Oh no. Miss Van Karma!
You can't seem to stop allying yourself with the enemy, can you? I don't need a traitor in my midst.
You don't. You don't mean.
I do, Scruffy. You have 30 minutes to get out of here. You are no longer needed. Goodbye.
That's...
Hey, wait a minute. Please wait. If I don't get this month's pay, I'll...
Quiet! If it weren't for the traitors like you...
I would have won. Is that what you want to say?
What? What? Who?
That voice. Edgeworth!
Oh my gosh!
It's been a long time, right?
This person... This is Mr. Edgeworth?
What am I doing with you? Still blaming others when things go wrong? You haven't changed a bit, Francisca.
You! How dare you show your face to me without a shred of shame upon it? You've soiled the Von Karma name, dragged it through the mud. You even ran away with your tails between your legs like an ill-bred dog that you are.
Are you talking about the Von Karma family creed? To be perfect in every way? Then let's hear it, Francisca. How are things going? I hear you're having a rough time maintaining perfection in this country.
You!
You seem to be getting crushed under the weight of it all. That's why I came back.
Keep your assumptions to yourself. I haven't given in yet. I won't lose. This case is mine. I'll never hand it over to you. Never! Mr. Phoenix Wright, I will see you tomorrow in court. It will be a clinical lesson on the meaning of total victory.
Okay, whatever. Still the same wild mare, as she always was. I can't believe
Edgeworth is here.
I thought the prosecutor Miles Edgeworth had gone and died.
Mr. Nick!
I never wanted to see you again. I think that's enough of a warm welcome for someone you haven't seen in a year. Are you going to run away at tomorrow's trial? You heard her right. That's wild mare wasn't giving in yet, it seems. So no, I don't think I'll be making an appearance. Your hatred for me is quite unhealthy, not to mention one-sided. But I will say one thing. You can't win on your own at the trial tomorrow. What is that supposed to mean?
Yeah.
I have something definitive that you lack. And working together is the definition of teamwork. It's the power to find the truth. The truth? In order to understand this case, you will have to understand a certain truth.
Huh?
Well, if you ever feel the need for my assistance, it's available to you. I'm not in charge of this case, so I can be a bit more generous with information. Just what is going on inside his head?
I know. What is going on?
Proof of the Van Karma blood? A lot of things have happened, however, Manfred von Karma was still my mentor. And perfect win record is proof of a von Karma. 1 year ago, you could not establish guilt in a few cases. Are those losses the reason you suddenly disappeared from the prosecutor's office? Did you leave because you had lost your perfect record? To think your motivation for prosecuting trials was so selfish. It'd have been better off for everyone if you never came back from the dead, Edgeworth.
Whoa.
Wow, Nick.
Wow, Nick.
I see. Then let me ask you something. Why do you stand in the courtroom? What is your reason? Well, with Francisca, she almost always says,
I will defeat you this time! The instant he sees me! Oh.
But the courtroom is not a personal battlefield for prosecutors and lawyers. I stand in the courtroom to defend my client. To save their lives. To save your client, you say? Those who think only of their own ego-driven goals, those kind of prosecutors are reprehensible to me.
Yeah!
Even if you're a prodigy, or someone like you, Edgeworth. It looks like there's still a lot you have yet to learn. A lot I have yet to learn? Me? Well, that's enough for now. The time when you will see is coming soon enough. Okay.
I feel it's weird that Nick is angry at Edgeworth because Edgeworth was the one who just left randomly for no reason.
Well, let's try presenting some profiles. Let's do this one. Adrian Andrews. She holds a large secret within herself. A secret? You can't help but feel that this whole case revolves around her. Okay, well that was interesting.
Okay.
What about Celeste? This woman is another key to solving this case.
Huh?
Do you really think so? She was Adrian Andrews' mentor a long time ago, but she has suddenly called away by a different show and became Juan Corrida's manager. And then, a few months later, Celeste died. But her death was ruled a suicide, right? Yes, but there is still one riddle we've yet to solve. A riddle? A suicide note. It went missing. No one could ever find it.
Whoa.
A suicide note that just vanished? Huh.
That is pretty weird.
That's insane.
It's almost like she really didn't commit that.
Miss Inpax's death was most certainly a suicide. Of that there is no mistake. However, we could not find her suicide note. That's when the police began to suspect that someone had hidden it. The suicide note? But how do you know Miss Inpax had even written such a note? There was no solid evidence, however. We did find traces of ink on her right index finger, which means the likelihood of a suicide note is very high. But who would hide such a thing? The police think it was Mr. Juan Corrida himself. The victim?
What?
Okay, this is getting interesting. He was the one who found her body, which makes him the only person who had a chance to hide her suicide note. Mr. Corrida hid his own manager's note? But why?
Whoa.
As long as her note is missing, any speculation beyond this is meaningless. For now, I think you should look this over. This is a suicide report, part 1 anyway. Part 1? Suicide report, added to the court record. Wow.
So much interesting information!
I know, right?
That's
I can't tell. Crazy.
I do not know who did what. Ugh.
Well, let's go to the detention center.
Okay.
March 21st, detention center, visitor's room. Hey, the lawyer dude! So what did you find out? Well, I'm still in the middle of investigating and stuff. I see. But I've already told you everything I know, dude. Oh, have you now?
Yeah, I know, right?
Can you tell me about your activities last night? After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. I had the post-ceremony stage show to do, so I was in my Nickel Samurai costume. And you were alone the entire time. My manager was running around being busy, so yeah. Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show, I told you, dude. I have no idea about any press conference. That's strange. I thought the Nickel Samurai was gonna confess something. Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it. It was kind of noisy. Mr. Kurita was already dead at that time. Yeah, that's what I gathered anyway from my manager. I'm beginning to gather that this guy can't do a thing on his own. Alright, so I think I talked to him about all this. That's when the detective in the green coat showed up. He searched me, and then, out of the blue, the dude arrested me. Alright.
Yeah, but don't you have to be told why you're being put under arrest? Like, they have to tell you and read you your rights and stuff? Maybe not here.
That's my manager. Did you meet her? Yeah, I did. What do you think? Strong woman, right? And she takes good care of me. You're such a mama's boy, dude.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, what about this face? Ah, now we're getting somewhere.
Whoa!
Music stopped.
What is
Music
going
stopped.
on? What's going on here?
Huh?
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
How much do you know? What do you mean, how much? Mr. Lawyer, I may be your client, but I hope you'll keep yourself out of my personal life. What? Ah, no, I would never. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lunch appointment I have to keep. You're in detention! Who in the world are you gonna eat with? The security guard?
Mr. Nick!
The Celeste Inpax lady. Somehow I get the feeling she's a very important person in this after all. Okay. Well, that was interesting.
Whoa, that was really interesting, Luke.
So anyway, guys and gals, that is going to do it for today's episode of Ace Attorney. Phoenix Wright, thanks so much for taking the time to watch.
Yay!
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you with more of the investigation tomorrow in Justice for All. Farewell, Turnabout, the Nickel Samurai.
Yay!
Come back later today at 6 p.m. for Sword Art Online. God bless and happy gaming.
See